This data visualization maps the findings of a massive 2024 umbrella review published in the BMJ. As we look at the central node representing ultra-processed foods, you can see it branching out into 32 distinct adverse health outcomes. High consumption of these foods is conclusively linked to severe conditions, from type 2 diabetes to an overall increase in all-cause mortality. These statistics often lead to the assumption that any type of food processing is harmful to human health. That assumption is actually incorrect. Traditional preparation methods like freezing fresh berries to preserve their antioxidants, milling whole grains, or cooking vegetables retain a food's nutritional integrity. Cooking breaks down tough fibers and neutralizes anti-nutrients, so your body can absorb vitamins more easily. The risk is found in a specific type of modern industrial engineering. This level of manufacturing completely dismantles the original physical identity of the ingredient. The data indicates these health outcomes are tied specifically to the industrial dismantling of a food's physical structure, a process far more invasive than standard cooking or freezing. Look at this Apple's food matrix, a complex, interlocking geometric structure where intact cellular walls bind fiber and nutrients. Your digestive enzymes must physically dismantle these walls, creating a safe, steady energy release. This slow metering prevents violent spikes and crashes in blood glucose. Ultra-processed foods, defined globally by the NOVA classification system, lack this architecture. They are industrial formulations made from isolated, fractionated components. Manufacturing extracts pure starches, sugars, and oils from their original sources. It's a rapid, aggressive mechanical process that pulverizes raw materials into uniform industrial slurries. Once those components are stripped away, manufacturers chemically reassemble them. They use synthetic texturizers, flavor enhancers, and artificial emulsifiers to simulate the taste of real food. This means items like packaged snack cakes or sugary cereals are entirely artificial formulations. They contain zero biological structure. Destroying the matrix creates acellular carbohydrates. Stripped of their cellular walls, these isolated starch molecules instantly dissolve upon contact with saliva enzymes. Digesting instantly, they bypass natural satiety signals, flooding your bloodstream with massive, damaging insulin surges. The second reaction happens in your intestine. A diet lacking intact fiber floods your body with hypercaloric energy, but simultaneously starves the microbiome in your lower gut of its primary fuel source. Within this starved microbial environment, we introduce industrial emulsifiers, chemical additives commonly found in everyday items like commercial oat milks and mass-produced breads. In this microscopic view of the intestinal wall, you can see how these emulsifiers behave like chemical detergents. They actively scrub away the thick protective mucus layer, exposing the vulnerable cells underneath. With that protective barrier compromised, you develop intestinal permeability, commonly called leaky gut. This triggers chronic, low-grade systemic inflammation throughout the entire body. Consuming these matrix-depleted formulations causes a two-front biological crash: severe metabolic overload in your bloodstream and the physical deterioration of your intestinal lining. Metabolic health depends on looking past calories and macros to prioritize the physical integrity of the food. Transitioning away from industrial formulations is best achieved through matrix-preserving swaps. It involves choosing foods that still maintain their physical architecture. For breakfast, replace highly refined extruded cereal flakes with structurally intact whole rolled oats. Top them with fresh berries and chia seeds for a slow, sustained release of energy. For condiments, avoid commercial salad dressings. Most bottled options are packed with inflammatory seed oils and added sugar. Instead, whisk together extra virgin olive oil and fresh lemon juice. For carbohydrates, choose traditional sourdough over mass-produced white breads loaded with dough conditioners. Look at this time-lapse of sourdough undergoing slow, natural fermentation. This biological process naturally pre-digests the gluten and lowers the bread's glycemic index. By prioritizing the intact food matrix, you are communicating with your digestive system in a biochemical language it inherently understands. You stabilize your daily energy, protect your intestinal barrier, and secure your long-term metabolic health.